the crazy shit I did tonight. Those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for tonight. That would be the best therapy for me.
That's enough of that. You know, there were just memories. People just had memories of Rockwar's last rant. But I'm here to give you better than memories. I'm back in town, baby. The honeymoon's over. Well, I mean, the trip's over. The honeymoon lives on. The honeymoon lives on. I just want to be very, very clear with that. Welcome to Rockwar's Rant. It's been a long time coming. I thank you all for your patience because, look, frankly, I think it's going to be absolutely cracker tonight because there are a few people who are in a little bit of trouble, but there are a few people who are getting a little bit ahead of themselves. But there are a few people who are just flying along, and we're going to have a look at all of it. But it's this time of the year. It's this time of the year where you start hearing a few hard luck stories. Now, I'm guilty. I'm as guilty as the next person. Hard luck stories are part of Dream Team. God knows I had the curse for a long time, but we'll talk about who's got the curse this year a little bit later on. But I just thought I'd like to go through each league and just have a bit of a chat about some of the hard luck stories. And some of the hard luck stories have had some good things happen to them. They've had good things happen. And I might just touch on them too. So I look at hard luck stories and I look at hammer time. Hammer time. Never thought, once again, a lot of stuff I never thought I'd say refers to hammer time. Hammer time has got the 7th most points in the premiership, but is 11th on the ladder. First things first, how does Hammer Time have the 7th most points in the league? That is the first question. And I challenge any of you to answer it. But I've got one thing good that happened to Hammer last week. He smacked up the Heros. He smacked the Heros back to Bitchville. Yeah, that's where he put him. Heros has lost 3 in a row. So Heros is getting a little bit jittery Heros. Even though Heros has got about the 18th least points for in the premiership, he's still bloody in the 8 or something ridiculous like that. But anyway, we'll take care of the Heros later in the season. Now, when it comes to the championship, one of my old foes, one of the people I really got into last year, the Angry Beasts. Now, the Angry Beasts are actually, they've scored the 4th highest amount of points for, but they sit in 10th. Well, if he was angry to start with, imagine the poor bastard now. He must be just getting killed. Now, Gennady, I had a go at you last year, but I want to see you go a little bit better. Finish at least 9th, because that would give me more fodder for the rant. It's just fantastic. Now, someone that I know fairly well, that I'm going to make the subject of hard luck stories in the championship, K-Max Militia, or as someone's tried to rename her, Cockwars Militia. 6.4, but 11th. Now, her focus has been somewhat taken away from Dream Team. Now, I've told her over the last 3 weeks that that's just not acceptable. I don't care where you are. You can be in London, you can be in Italy, you can be in Sweden. You've got to have your focus on Dream Team. And so I've given her this lecture a few times over the last few weeks. Now, I know she's got the 2 buys who we'll talk about later in the championship to come. But her focus is now squarely on Dream Team. So I'd look out those other teams because the Militia are coming with their full arsenal. They're going to bomb people. So you wouldn't want to be playing the Militia in the next few weeks. It's just a little pep talk I gave her. I think we were just in Rome. I just needed to get her focused. Just Dream Team. Dash's Heroes in the Oz Kickers has the 5th points for, but he's 9th. The Oz Kickers have really sorted themselves out. Now, I think that he's got to try and get into these top 4 blokes. I'll tell you what, there's 3 of them who are really arrogant about it. Now, That's Delicious, Cheap Kicks and Parker Lewis. Don't burn your trades too early, boys. Especially you, That's Delicious. I know how many trades you've got left. Now, I'm not going to release it here, but you better just stop your little arrogant little woo-woo, because I have the power. Okay, you just remember that. Rockwa equals power. With this little bit of camera work going on. You know it. Anyway, tonight there are some people who are in trouble relegation style. Now, I've been there before, people. You all know I've been there before. I got relegated last year from the Prem. But, you know, there are a few teams I just want to run through that are in a little bit of relegation strife. Now, in the Premiership, there's a few, but really there's only one that I want to focus on. That's just one that I want to focus on. And I think most of the other people sort of in the Premiership would like to focus on as well. Now, his team's name is the Cameo Kings. He is Damien Joyce. And I just wanted to send a heartfelt I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you, buddy, out to DJ. So I've just got a little song for him that I'd like to dedicate to Damien.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain. Let me talk to him. Come on. Shout it at them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shout it got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strands. She turned around and gave that big booty a smash. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shout it got low.
You knew this day was coming, people. For those that mocked me, for those that came from the clouds to give it to the Rockwire last year, the time is upon us where Rockwire seeks his vengeance. And the time is now for the Cameo Kings to be in relegation trouble. I've got it on good authority that there's just papers everywhere in the kingdom. They're just BEs, break-evens, bloody who's good value, who are the rookies. Oh, it's just panic stations. There's just panic stations everywhere. And it really brings a tear to my eye. I'm nearly crying through laughter at what he's going through. But Cameo, I'm with you. I just want you to know I'm really with you. That was just a little bit of a gag. I could play the song again if you want, but that just, if there's anyone who wants a song played again, there'll be requests. Might be Rockwire's request next week, not Rockwire's rant. Anyway, moving on. Dangerous Darkies are gone. They're rubbish. They're pitiful. They beat me last year. What the is going on there? Mo, get your act together. Actually, just get down to the championship. You're gone. There are two buys currently operating in the nationwide, being Bar 104 and my favourite, Mexican Eddie Betts. Well, Mexican, you've obviously still talk a good game, but Jesus, you're a shit dream team coach. And I don't think that there's anyone who really could argue with that. Not even you, Mexican. You're rubbish. You'll be going down to the Oz Kickers. And they'll put you in the little blue and red teams. You're not even good enough to make the main game. I'll give you that hot tip for free. And if you want another hot tip, you'll get one of them too. Richard Lounder All-Stars. Now, Richard Lounder's All-Stars, I'm actually going to make a request to the commission tomorrow that we can change Richard Lounder's All-Stars name is to Richard Lounder's All Rubbish Piggery. The guy's averaging 1,600 points a game. That is just disgusting. And that's all I have to say. Disgusting. But anyway, there's a few real arrogant people. There's a few pretenders. Maybe we'll go into the arrogant versus the pretenders next week. But look, everyone, it's good to be back in town. Once again, keep it coming through. There's been a lot of the kid from Debiji just getting a little bit arrogant. Just slipped down the ladder there, I note, the kid. Might have gone a little bit too early. But anyway, we might revisit that next week. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for the memories. And let's just hope Rockwire will be back next week with a rant that's bagging more people and getting into more people. And good luck to the Golden team on their return to footy. This is Rockwire signing off. Good evening.